have $75,000 worth of student loan debt, and I'm like not stressing. I don't feel bad for having to take out that amount of money. Statistically, I understand why I had to take out that amount of money. Could I have paid for college in a different way? Yes. I don't regret anything about college, just how I paid for it. But I want people to be very fucking for real. I was the youngest of 6 children, and there was no other way for me to be able to afford school.
Studies have found that women who smoke have a significantly higher rate of depression, anxiety, PTSD, and substance abuse. Take care of yourself, quit smoking, and have
They gotta change the mother retirement age. It's gotta be like 45 now, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm done. I am so done. I don't want to work my whole entire life to work. I just didn't sign up for this, and I'm over it. I'm sorry. It was all about the parking first. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to make nobody's day negative. Okay? Have a good day.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Crypto+Passports equals freedom. I'm your host, Ohini Mara. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, leave a comment and share this video so we can attack that YouTube algorithm and grow this channel. And with that, let's get into today's topic. Today, we will be discussing where we are going. She cannot come. In this modern era, women have chosen to abandon traditional roles and embrace new age concepts and practices. The modern woman has exchanged relationships, marriage, a strong nuclear family, providing nutritious meals, caring for children, and providing a clean and safe environment. Instead, she has abandoned these concepts and has embraced promiscuity, school debt, consumer debt, materialism, drug use and abuse, employment, Planned Parenthood, and political ideology. For all of these reasons, despite the fact that we love women, we have come to the glaring reality that where we are going, she cannot come. Western women have embraced and celebrated the idea of sleeping with a large number of men and calling it liberation. They now speak of a high body count as if it is something to be admired. They allow themselves to be objectified all over social media and looked at as an object, and they call it liberation. What they have failed to realize is that what made them special, what made them worth fighting for, was their ability to maintain their chastity and self-respect. The reason men fought wars and were willing to die for them is because they felt that their women were not only respecting themselves, but also him and her family. In today's society, the modern woman takes pride in her ability to cheat and being passed around. She does not realize that her value diminishes with every encounter, and men no longer see any value in taking her seriously. For this reason, where we are going, she cannot come. Women have embraced school debt. She thought that she was receiving a higher education and that she would be able to tell men that she does not need them. She thought that the degree would provide financial protection and allow her to achieve a number of accolades and milestones that were previously achieved exclusively in relationships and marriages. She thought the degree would allow her to get a high-paying job or career that she would be able to financially be independent of a man. Her feminist college professors reinforced this idea with their rhetoric and propaganda. Of course, after the graduation ceremony, the reality sets in that your college major pays very little, and any interest rate on the loans you took out to get that degree will have you paying well over 20 years of school debt. Suddenly, because of your school debt, you can't even use your degree, so you resort to platforms like OnlyFans and seeking arrangements just to pay it off. You went to school to be a teacher or a psychologist, but you have to sell yourself to pay for your college experience. For this reason, where we are going, she cannot come. Women have embraced consumer debt. One of the reasons women were so happy to remove men from the household is because they understood this one important fact about the male sex. They understood that men do not like to be in debt. Men do not like to owe anyone. This is one of the reasons that the government was willing to help women eliminate the idea of relationships and marriages. They understood that men live on the principle of, if I cannot buy it outright, then I will not purchase it. Most men do not like credit cards, and most men do not like loans. However, women love the idea of buy now, pay later, and they are emotional buyers as well. They buy things when they are happy because their mindset is, I deserve it. They buy things when they are sad with the mindset that this will make them feel better. Governments and financial institutions love this about women because they know women will buy many things that they cannot afford and place themselves in soul-crushing debt. At this very moment, the majority of debt in the United States is owned by women. They own homes, cars, clothes, shoes, bags, and jewelry that they cannot afford. They take expensive vacations that they cannot afford as well. They throw themselves into debt and financial neglect based on their feelings. For this reason, where we are going, she cannot come. Women have embraced drug use and alcohol abuse, which is really a sign of serious mental and emotional problems. Modern women have embraced this culture of using drugs and drinking to illustrate that they are breaking from societal norms. However, I believe that their drug use and abuse are being used to mask the reality that many of them are suffering. The reality is that whether male or female, drug use is an indicator of serious issues. Well-adjusted, happy individuals do not turn to drugs or alcohol and do not need them. However, a person dealing with serious issues will always turn to these things to seek comfort. I think that for women, the reality that they are promiscuous, that they are in serious school debt, that they are in consumer debt, and are completely going against their biological purpose is taking a great toll on them and is manifesting itself in the use of drugs and alcohol. While they are trying to project an image of being a party girl, I truly believe that it is a sad cry for help. The problem, of course, is that women refuse to acknowledge that there is a problem. So the downward spiral persists. For this reason, where we are going, she cannot come. Modern women have chosen employment over marriage and family. The modern woman believes that raising her children and being in a marriage are demeaning. She believes that cleaning her own home and cooking nutritious meals for her family is slavery. She has a better idea. Instead of caring for her own family, she would rather get up at 5 a.m., get showered, get dressed, then get stuck in traffic or on public transportation. Then she would rather go into an office building where she will have to remain for 8 to 10 hours a day. She will take orders and directions from her boss. She will allow him to tell her what to do. But if her husband even dreams of giving her direction, she will divorce him. Then, when that time passes, she will get stuck in traffic or public transportation again to come back home. She will do this for the next 20 to 30 years, and she calls this liberation and independence. She will not clean her own house because that's patriarchy, but she will clean someone else's house for a paycheck. She doesn't want to stay home and take care of her own children because that's traditional, but she will take care of other people's children in a school or a daycare center or as a nanny. For this reason, where we are going, she cannot come. Finally, the modern woman has embraced the democratic political ideology. She has the mindset, vote blue no matter who, despite all of the proof and evidence that they are systematically destroying her neighborhood, if not the country. While I believe that all political parties are merely political theater and that neither the Democrats or Republicans care about you, the majority of the ladies have decided to pick up the mantle for the Democrats. The Democrats have supported the alphabet community, who in many ways are seeking to replace women. They have invited illegal immigrants, giving them jobs, shelter, and resources, while American citizens get evicted and become homeless. She supports the Democratic Party despite the fact her community is in shambles and gets worse every day. She supports the Democratic Party despite the fact they made the promise to lower her school debt and failed to keep that promise. They support the Democratic Party because this particular party supports terminating pregnancies. For this reason, where we are going, she cannot come. The reality is men are heavily invested in digital currencies, gold and silver. Men are seeking financial freedom and the ability to travel by way of passports. We understand that we are in the fourth industrial revolution as well as the Great Reset, and you must get in early because you will never get another opportunity once crypto markets begin to explode. We see that companies like BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and many others are looking to get into crypto spaces, not to mention the upcoming Bitcoin halving. We see this and we see an opportunity for financial freedom. However, modern women do not see that. She still believes in the old system. She still believes in fiat currency and government. She totally ignores all of the warning signs that we are moving into a digital age and believes the old system will prevail. She does not want to hear about digital currency and becomes very angry and annoyed if you even try to mention it. She does not understand that the next generation of the 1%ers will be made in this next crypto bull run. She believes in her job. She believes in fiat currency. She believes in the bank. Many men are moving forward and looking for financial freedom and travel, while many women are stuck believing in the old ways. For that reason, where we are going, she cannot come. And with that, let me know what you think in the comments section, gentlemen. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know how you feel about this subject. Thank you for joining me for another session. And until next time, take care.